Hi, I'm Melissa from MCB Creations. I'm currently talking to you from my home office, which you can see is decorated with lots of lovely Christmas items in the background. I just wanted to start by talking about one of the things that I see most often when people come to me asking for a new resume or a cover letter or selection criteria response. So one of the first things that everybody should be doing is having a really good read of the application itself. So here in Australia, we have lots of different websites that describe the role and what they're looking for in you. But what you really need to do is have a look at what you can get from them and whether you really suit the role. So oftentimes that means going a little bit further into the detail that's provided or writing in and asking for further information or giving them a call, whichever works best for you. Particularly with government applications, I find that there's quite a lot of detail in them. There's a really good description usually of the role and what will be undertaken as part of the role, and a really good set of information about what they expect you to be able to demonstrate as a person. And sometimes it also has expectations around hours, rosters, working on weekends or public holidays or odd hours depending on which industry you're in. It can also have requirements for university degrees or other certificates or tickets that you might need to hold as part of your role. So it's really important to have a look at those requirements and see whether you really suit that role. It doesn't mean that you have to discount yourself from the role if you think, oh, there's one part of that application that just really doesn't suit me, or I wouldn't be able to travel, as an example. It might say travel is required. In your personal situation, it just might not be easy for you to travel. So it's always worth giving there's usually a name associated with each application and a number, giving them a call and just saying, this role would really suit me. I have excellent skills and abilities that I can demonstrate that would suit the role, and I would be a great asset to your company. I'm just interested to know more about, and then ask about that specific criteria. If it was to do with travel, as an example, you might say, I'm just interested to know more about the travel requirements. And what you might find is their expectation is for you to be able to travel one night every half a year, as an example. Once in the beginning of the year, once at the end of the year, you need to travel one night away within the state that you live in. And that might be much more manageable to you than the idea of having to travel frequently, further away, and for longer periods of time. And so then you know, actually, I can put in an application for this role and know that I can reasonably fulfill those criteria that they're asking for. So that's my advice today. It's a great idea to have a really good look at the application. Make sure it suits you just as much as you look for what you can give to the role, but also ask them questions. Always give them a call or write in if it's the only way to contact them. It also gives them an opportunity to remember your name. So when they have 80 different applications come in for a role, that familiarity that they might have from remembering your phone call might just help you to become a more recognizable name for them to consider your application. Thanks very much, and I'll be back with some more tips soon.